Shen Yuan held Fang Minhui's hand, thinking that Minhui is my cash cow now. I must take good care of it. The decline in favorability just now cannot happen again. Then he said gently, Minhui, go back to school. It's getting late. Although Shen Yuan really wanted to play poker, he knew that this kind of thing couldn't be too urgent. It's better to let things happen naturally. On the other hand, Fang Minhui, she heard that he would send her back. Her favor for him increased. This Shen Yuan, he is different from Li Zhangpeng. He didn't mention going to the hotel. Otherwise, I would have really agreed. In a blink of an eye, Shen Yuan had returned to the dorm. As soon as he went upstairs, he heard someone say, I really envy you. You quietly got the class beauty. We are still single. I didn't expect you to get there first. This is worth celebrating. You should treat us to a meal. And the standard can't be low. At this time, Li Zhangpeng saw Shen Yuan. He deliberately said loudly that he would invite the whole class. Let's have a good time. As soon as he entered the dormitory, he heard Huang complaining. Damn Li Zhangpeng. He wants the whole school to know that he's dating the class beauty. Obviously, it was aimed at our dormitory. But Shen Yuan just patted his shoulder and smiled, saying that he wouldn't last long. Fang Minhui wouldn't be with him. Hearing this, Huang didn't believe it. Fang Minhui went to the movies with him last night. Who knows if they did anything else? And he didn't agree to date you today, did he? It means she is really with Li Zhangpeng. Seeing that Lao Huang didn't believe Shen Yuan didn't explain much to him. At this time, Shen Yuan looked at his balance, thinking that he suddenly had more money. Why not go home and have a look tomorrow? The next day, Shen Yuan just got home. He saw his uncle Shen Yao saying, Xiao Yun is back. But then his parents told him that adults were talking. You go in and wait. I'll discuss something with your uncle. After entering the room, Shen Yuan heard his father say awkwardly, Bro, I understand your difficulties, but I hope you can give me some more time. I'll get paid for a batch of goods soon. I'll pay you back some first. But Shen Yao said that a part would definitely not be enough. I need to turn around money these days. I need the full amount to be paid back. Hearing this, Shen's mother directly scolded Shen Yao. You shouldn't act like this when you didn't have money to open a car dealership. Who lent you 300,000 yuan? Did we urge you after lending you money? Now, we only borrow 200,000 yuan. But you've been urged repeatedly. What do you mean? I've asked his wife. He has no money to pay back. But Shen's mother's words failed to awaken his conscience. Instead, she said that debt repayment is a matter of course. Natural. Thanks to our relationship, we can still come calmly. If it were outsiders, you might have to see what debt collection is. Hearing this, Shen's mother exploded directly. You want to use violence to collect debts?
Oh my God!
Your Shen family is all ungrateful. What's the use of being nice to him? Seeing that things had come to this point, Shen Fu tugged him, indicating that he should not say such useless words. Aren't there some gold jewelry? Go to the house and look for it. Go and sell some. I'll buy you some when I have money. But at this moment, the system directly sent a prompt. A perfect life should not bear debt. The real task is to repay debts for family or self. The debt repaid by the task will be doubled back to the host. Paying 200,000 yuan first. I will get 1 million car-exclusive consumption money. Seeing this, Shen Yuan thought, this task is really timely. Even without the task, I also plan to help my aunt reduce her burden today. But my aunt was holding a wooden box, saying that the jewelry you gave her is I haven't sold them for years. It's worth tens of thousands yuan. Take it first, let her. But it seems that 2 gold rings were lost in the move. Hearing his mother's words, Shen Yuan felt guilty. Auntie was short of money to buy a bag for Joy wanting. I went to my mom's room and sold 2 gold rings. I was such an unfilial son at that time. The next second, he pushed the door open and said, hearing Shen Yuan's words. They didn't believe him at first. Now is not the time to joke. You saw the situation at home today? Use that money to charge your meal card. Don't make trouble. But Shen Yuan still insisted that he had money. Lao Shen, is that the sound of money arriving? As soon as he finished speaking, they heard a ringtone. Looking at the message on the phone, they both exclaimed 20,000. Son, where did you get so much money? Then Shen Yuan said the prepared words. You gave me more pocket money before? I invested some BTB with my friends. He told me not to touch it, saying that the increased space I just cashed out these large. 2 days. Hearing this, Shen's mother directly gave a thumbs up and said, You helped the family out of a tight spot. Soon, Shen's mother pointed at Shen Yao and said, Our debt is paid off. You can get out after receiving it. Let's have less contact in the future. Seeing that the other party was really rich, Shen Yao was a little embarrassed for a moment. But then, Shen's mother widened her eyes and said, Don't you understand human language? I said, Get out. The next second, with a bang, the door closed. Shen Yao was kicked out by them. After going out, he was still thinking that his cousin owed nearly 100 million yuan, thinking that he would have less money later. He had to collect the debt early. How could he pay off the full amount so quickly? Could his cousin have a new business and made money? Could he be getting rich again? After what I did today, how will we get along in the future? Why the hell did I come here? After doing all this, the system sent a prompt to monitor. The host has completed the first debt repayment goal. The system will send the reward in time. Earned 400,000. Current balance is 1,186,356 yuan. Earn 1 million. Current balance is 2,186,356 yuan, excluding the second message. This shopping fund for buying a car? My net worth has now exceeded 1 million yuan. I didn't expect that by returning home. I not only helped my parents out of the urgent need, but also gained so much. But to completely solve the family's debt, there is still a long way to go. So even if I give all the 1 million yuan to Lao Shen, the most powerful way is using this principle to get more money. Estimated. Maybe only 200,000 yuan can be given. Thinking of this, Shen Yuan directly told his parents, I actually have some money left unwithdrawn, about 200,000 yuan. Do you need it urgently now? Hearing this, his mother quickly said, I think we can save it. And the other debts are not urgent. For now. But his father was a little embarrassed and said, Wait, Shen Yuan, give you 5,000 yuan first. Hearing this, Shen Yuan immediately laughed. Right? Shen Yuan. This looking at his father, Shen Yuan thought that his father's behavior, just like the situation when I asked him for money before. Heredity is really interesting. In a blink of an eye, Shen Yuan had returned to school. When he went downstairs, he met the counselor Li Zhao, who just finished class. Seeing this, Shen Yuan directly asked, Are you free tonight? Teacher, I want to invite you to dinner. You treated me last time. I should treat you back. But as soon as he finished speaking, he saw a murderous look behind Li Zhao. It was his sister, Li Meng. Seeing her, Shen Yuan thought, his sister is like my nemesis. I can't afford to offend her. The next second, he awkwardly said, I suddenly remembered that I have something to do. I might not be available tonight. Let's talk about going back to dormitory next time. I'll go first. Seeing Shen Yuan leaving, Li Meng snorted directly. Saying that this guy has bad intentions. However, Li Xiao still thought it might be just a meal. Besides, Even if he had other intentions, I couldn't possibly agree. On the way back, Shen Yuan was still complaining about the heat. He used to drive with the air conditioning on and touch Zhou Wangting, which was comfortable and refreshing. It was still pleasant to think about. But then he suddenly thought that I have a special fund for car shopping now. Wouldn't it be a bit disrespectful to the system? Thinking of this, he directly sent a message to Fang Minhui. Minhui, are you free this afternoon? Can you accompany me to see the car? Okay, I have no class this afternoon. On the other hand, Fang Minhui was teasing her, saying, you two are choosing a car together. Will you two not go back to dormitory tonight? Hearing this, Fang Minhui blushed and said, don't talk nonsense. We're not together yet. But Chen Lin didn't believe it. Then he put his arm around Feng Minhui and said, our Minhui is so lucky to find such a rich son-in-law. What's more, he is handsome. Shen Yuan will be lucky to marry her. At this point, Chen Lin directly grabbed his big hand hard. An hour later, they came to the leading 4S store. Seeing customers, the sales consultant quickly stepped forward and said, may I ask if you are here to see the car? Which car are you interested in? But as they approached, he found it was Feng Minhui. Minhui, why are you here? She turned around and saw Feng Minhui recognized. It was Qin Yang, who had pursued her in high school. How could they meet here? Then Qin Yang asked Minhui who this was. Hearing this, Shen Yuan directly told him that I was his classmate. I want to know about N9. Hearing Shen Yuan's words, Qin Yang smiled and said the display car was over there. You can take a look. It's okay to go in and have a seat. But he looked down on her in his heart. The minimum M9 costs 500,000 and more than 6. This guy is dressed so casually that he can't afford it. If he has no money, is it interesting to bring a girl to the 4S store to show off? Minhui is still so beautiful. She is worthy of being the goddess. Now I'm different from before. I earn over 10,000 I drive a 20,000 UH to work as a sales elite. Nowadays, girls are realistic. I'm the first choice for girls like me. After imagining and fantasizing, Qin Yang went up to Minhui and said, long time no see. If you're free tonight, let's catch up. Hearing this, Feng Minhui quickly said, sorry, I'm afraid I won't be free tonight. I have other things to do tonight. While they were talking, suddenly, Shen Yuan shouted over there, can you arrange a test drive? This made Qin Yang very angry, thinking that he was dating Minhui. What's the interruption? If you can't afford it, why do you want a test drive? Wasting my time. Then he said sorry with anger. Our boss has taken the test drive car out today. I can't test drive today. But at this moment, Shen Yuan just looked at him coldly, thinking I'm not a car novice. When I didn't even enter the store, I saw N9 at the storefront. Since you can arrange it, then find someone who can arrange it. Without hesitation, he shouted loudly to the front desk in the showroom, please help me arrange another salesperson. I want a test drive. However, as soon as he finished speaking, I heard a gentle voice saying, hello, I'm Chen Na, and I'm the sales consultant here. How can I help you? A colleague came over curiously and asked Qin Yang, isn't that the customer you received? Why did you let Chen Na come up? Hearing this, Qin Yang said impatiently, I'm too lazy to arrange. Let Chen Na do it for nothing. A student said he wanted to buy M9 and wants a test drive. This is ridiculous. A poor guy brought a beauty here to show off. I've seen many such people. Meanwhile, Chen Na was introducing to Shen Yuan. Sir, this car is an intelligent vehicle, 92 laser radar, which can achieve fully autonomous driving. How do you feel? On the other hand, Shen Yuan looked like he was listening carefully, but he was thinking, this woman's face and figure are no worse than Fang Minhui. However, It's common for female salespeople online to have sex with male clients. Then Chen Na continued to ask, do you know the configuration of the car model? What's your budget? But what she didn't expect was that Shen Yuan directly asked if there was a car in stock. I'll pick up the car today. Hearing this, Chen Na was instantly stunned. She thought that customers who buy our cars would have to come several times before making a deal. This handsome guy just tests without even asking the price, and he wants to order it. If he really wants to buy, why did Qin Yang give up serving him? Then he quickly picked up his phone to check the inventory. Sorry, there are no cars in stock at the store, but another store has a customer with financial issues and canceled the order. If you need it, it can be transferred to the store within a week. Hearing Chen Na's words, Shen Yuan said that was just right. I'll order the car today. Then Chen Na told him, Sir, you can come to the store and take a rest, and you can pay a deposit of 50,000 yuan. I'll go get the contract. While he was getting the contract, Qin Yang curiously asked Chen Na about the customer's intention. But Chen Na only said 2 words, bought. Qin Yang stubbornly said that the man was just pretending. When it comes to paying, he will disappear for various reasons. Hearing this, other colleagues also nodded and said, yes, it's true. After selling cars for so many years, they had never seen such a decisive buyer. But Chen Na was looking at them seriously at this time. I said it was Mr. Shen who bought it, and he is ready to pay in full. Seeing her so certain, Qin Yang's face turned red with anger and stood there for a long time without moving. After signing the contract, Chen Na said with a smile, Mr. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Where are you going next? Do you need me to drive you? But before she finished, Fang Minwei said, No, we'll take a taxi ourselves. Only then did Chen Na realize she thought she was too excited to maintain the client and made her girlfriend unhappy. It's really bad. After going out, Shen Yuan asked Fang Minwei if we should go eat now, but Fang Minwei only said, Oh. Seeing this, Shen Yuan asked if she was angry and jealous. Your expression is not right. I'm just a salesperson. It's just a business relationship with a client. Hearing this, Fang Minwei said unhappily, Who knows? I saw you chatting with him so happily, and you even scrolled through his moments for so long. Don't do that again next time. However, Fang Minwei thought to herself at this time, she and Shen Yuan had no relationship at all. Why did she suddenly get jealous? His lavish spending style really attracts other women. I have to find a way to keep Shen Yuan firmly. Then, Shen Yuan said with a smile that he would not do it again. Let's go eat first. After eating, let's go to IFS. Help you choose gifts. Hearing Shen Yuan's words, Fang Minwei was taken aback. But you've already bought me 2 bags yesterday. Although she was a little excited at this time, but she still felt it's not appropriate to let Shen Yuan spend money like this. What if he thinks I'm too materialistic? However, Shen Yuan told her it was okay. It's normal for girls to have more bags. Anyway, there are 7 days in a week, and they won't be repeated every day. Then they went to eat first. When ordering, Shen Yuan asked Fang Minwei whether she wanted cold or hot drink. Hearing this question, Fang Minwei thought, Oh no, if I drink hot drinks, if I drink cold, he must be indirectly asking whether I have my period. Could he want to? Thinking of this, Fang Minwei nervously said, then seeing cold his drink awkward expression, Shen Yuan also guessed something, she thought, where Minwei was thinking. But the last time with Jill wanting was 2 months ago. So much savings really needs to be spent. Forget it. Let this misunderstanding come more violently. Time passed quickly. 3 hours later. At this time, Fang Minwei was already wearing all the gifts from Shen Yuan. A watch costs 10,000, chain worth 20,000, handbag 80,000, Walking on the road, Fang Minhui felt like she was dreaming. Shen Yuan is too good to me. It's unreal. He bought me tens of thousands of yuan worth of things. It's nearly 140,000 in 2 days. On the other hand, Shen Yuan looked at the message on his phone. He smiled happily. Income 225,200 yuan. Current balance is 2,256,000. The system has fallen short. The double refund is really not a lie. I gave Shen Yuan 50,000 yuan for the car was earned back. Although the 2,170,000 includes. Even if the balance is deducted by nearly 600,000, there are still more than 1.6 million yuan. Taking advantage of this atmosphere, Shen Yuan naturally said yes. Why don't you stay in the hotel tonight? Then, Fang Minhui nodded as if she was prepared. The scene changed. Half an hour later, room 808 of the Grand Rich Hotel. Shen Yuan was taking a shower in the bathroom. Fang Minhui was looking at her phone with a troubled expression. Chen Lin asked me why I hadn't returned to dormitory. How should I tell him? It's too shameful to tell him directly that I'm with Shen Yuan. But just as she was thinking about how to reply, suddenly, Shen Yuan's voice sounded from behind. Are you ready? Looking at Shen Yuan, Fang Minhui could only say sorry to Ling Ling in her heart. This man has given her too much. Then she replied to Chen Lin with a message saying, I won't be back tonight. Lin, if anyone asks, just say, I'm going to a relative's house. After sending the message, Shen Yuan had already kissed her neck. Then they started a series of soul communication. But in just half an hour, Shen Yuan ended the battle. At this time, Fang Minhui was lying in Shen Yuan's arms. She thought this thing was just like what Chen Lin said. Not as scary as he imagined, but Shen Yuan looked worried. Because he didn't expect that Wahui was a virgin? Although it felt good, but also very tired. It seems that he doesn't exercise enough. She hadn't sat for 2 months, was so loose. But before he could think much, Fang Minhui climbed up again. Shen Yuan, shall we do it again? Seeing this, Shen Yuan hurriedly said, Can you wait for me to rest for a while? However, Fang Minhui didn't mean to let him rest, but licked her lips and said no. I want it now. The next morning, Shen Yuan had already returned to the dormitory. At this time, he was looking at his phone with a refreshed look on his face. Unexpectedly, the system crashed. There's also a rebate for repaying debts. He owed 52,000 yuan in total from several apps. I paid off my debts first, and also paid back 100,000 yuan to Li. At that time, my family went bankrupt. All my former friends avoided me. Only Li Yuhan helped me without hesitation. But suddenly, Lao Huang asked him behind, Where the fuck you went last night? Have you read the class group message? Are you going to the class dinner tonight? Li Zhongpeng booked a car. I suspect he asked the monitor to arrange it. It's just his personal show. It's so disgusting. But if I don't go, 200 yuan class fee is wasted. Hearing this, Shen Yuan said lightly, Li Zhongpeng is really cute when he pretends to be cool. You guys go. I won't go. But at this moment, I got a message on my phone. Yuan, long time no see. Come over for dinner and bar tonight. Relax. Meanwhile, the system also sent a prompt. A perfect life not only needs the favor of the opposite sex, but also a solid career foundation. The host will receive 1 million investment exclusive money. Invest all 1 million within a week. The task reward is that for any commercial activity, the income you get will get double cash back. Seeing this, Shen Yuan thought this might be a career-related task. It's just right. I'm just thinking about it. With so much money in the card, there must be a source. Li Yuheng's pub is under renovation. Maybe I can invest in his pub. Then he replied on his phone, send me a location. Dad will have fun with you tonight. The scene changed. In Shanglong private room of Nanjing restaurant, Lin Guangye was hugging a girl and saying, Li
Who are you
Xiao,
waiting for?
I'm starving. Then Zi Haiji and Xiao Zhengang also said, all the important brothers have already arrived, and the important people won't be late. Hearing this, Li Yuheng joked, what's the hurry? There are fruit trays and snacks on the table. Just eat some snacks to fill your stomach. Shen Yuan will be here soon. Hearing it was Shen Yuan, Guangye was surprised. Isn't his family bankrupt? He is not in the same circle as us now. Why invite him? But Li Yuheng said he would treat tonight. I'm paying for it. Why are you upset? Shen Yuan is my childhood friend for many years. We are not equal. Seeing Li Yuheng's insistence, Li Guangyao had to say, Li Xiao,
Let's
wait. Meanwhile, a hand was groping on the girl. Seeing it was boring, so he looked at Zi Haiji and said, cousin, didn't your girlfriend say she would come tonight? Why hasn't she come yet? Hearing this, Zi Haiji smiled and said he was stuck in traffic, and it would take about 10 minutes. At this moment, Li Guangyo looked at him with contempt, thinking that his family has always been a vassal of mine. If it weren't for me, he wouldn't even be qualified to attend this kind of party. I don't know what kind of luck my cousin has, and found such a perfect, your girlfriend, especially the short skirt and white shirt, which is a classic uniform temptation. Which man can resist it? Anyway, my cousin and his girlfriend are not married. Maybe I still have a chance. At this moment, Shen Yuan suddenly pushed the door open and said, sorry for keeping you waiting. Seeing him, Li Yuheng couldn't help cursing. Why are you so late? Hearing this, Shen Yuan explained that there was traffic jam. I suspect the Didi driver took a detour and went to the congested areas.